Fog Entertainment back again with our video, and we're looking at who was in the wrong about Tracy in the aftermath. Of course, we're looking at the Sopranos season 3, around that period. Episode 6, where, Ralph is going out with a stripper, said stripper, kind of has a friendly relationship with Tony. Ralph ends up killing said stripper, and then Tony ends up punching Ralphie boy. And we're looking at who was in the wrong. 237 votes, 79% have voted for Ralph, well, 21% have voted for Tony. And for me, it's absolutely that it was Ralph's fault. Like, even if you want to argue that Tony shouldn't punch a made man and that all he did was kill a whore, right? Like, he did it in a very public place at Silvio's business, which is connected to the entire crew. Not exactly, and he's killed a worker for Silvio, a pregnant woman, at the end of the day. And, I thought in these things, Italian culture, it's supposed to be women and children. They're like the higher power, man. You can't touch them. I get it, right? She's a stripper, she's a whore, whatever. Watch the braces, sweetie. But for me, Ralph's in the wrong. But I want to see what the comment section says. And Swordman says, being a made man is key here, but the Mafia code shouldn't be broke for any reason, apparently. Yeah, I think the whole gimmick that Tony can't punch him is fucking ridiculous. Like, Tony's Tony. Like, top man Tony. And he can't touch him. I can't touch a member of his own crew if he fucks up. To me, that's ridiculous, to be honest. But yeah, moving on to D. D. From a sane human standpoint, Ralph was wrong. From a mobster standpoint, Tony was wrong. But see, why can't there be any sane minded, mobsters? Like, I think there's a few nice ones throughout the show. Like, Bobby's not a made man at this point, isn't he? Not or is he? Well, he might be a made man at this point. But I think Bobby was there, wasn't he? We don't really get to hear his opinion though. Bobby is genuinely a nice guy. I think he would think this is wrong. I think people like Tony who have kids, daughters of a similar age would have thought, wow, what the fuck are you doing? I think it's no surprise that Polly wouldn't fucking be bothered by this or something. But yeah, I can see that point of view. Typically Johnny says definitely Ralphie, because Tracy was working for Sil. Exactly what Big Stevie said. Green Matrix says, well, technically it's both of them, but I'm going to go with Ralph. Yeah, a lot of technicalities because, like we said, guys, Tony shouldn't be touching made men, but for me, I think that's a fucking stupid rule. I get it. But I get it, but I don't get it. So in the history, of the Mafia, right? Obviously, people would have came to blows, but after any situations, there can't be a physical confrontation. I get it. You're supposed to go to the top dog. You're supposed to go to Tony, but I just don't get it. I just even if it was a lesser member than Tony, say fucking Christopher went, yeah, she could be like my Adriana, and then he just fucking decked Ralph, or Silvio decked him because he fucking killed one of his workers. Would Tony really be that? Would Tony be like, yeah, Silvio, you're buying out order there? He's a maid. No, fucking wouldn't he be like, Ralph, you just fucking killed her on our fucking territory? It's a joke. And then Keno, he's the only person here saying that it was Big Tony. So there you have it, guys. But anyway, that's where Fog Entertainment is going to leave you today with this poll. We'll be back very soon. And until next time, leave your thoughts down below. And peace. Give me a hell yeah. Alright, Stone Cold. Relax, big man. Relax.